Welcome. I'm going to give you today a very simple, very short nervous system resetting tool that you can do anywhere. You can do this in the car, you can do it sitting at your desk, you could even do it at dinner, or sitting around with friends, walking down the, well, ideally you're not going to walk down the street and do this, although it can help standing in line, getting a tea or a coffee. Our nervous systems tend to be way out of balance in our modern world, and we're in a more fight or flight, constant doing, a little bit of a frazzled state quite a bit. So the more we can remind our body that it's safe, signal safety to our body, come back home to ourselves, get back into that more rest, digest, parasympathetic field, the more space we create, our body gets out of that tense, holding, looking for danger state, and the more we can heal and thrive. Little things make a huge difference. So infusing your day with these little techniques can be super helpful. So this technique is really simple. It requires, you can use, I have a lip balm here. You don't need it, but it can help a little bit. So I'm just gonna put a little lip balm on my lips. We have a lot of parasympathetic nerve receptors around our in our mouth and around our lips. A lot of nerve endings there that are related to that parasympathetic. If you think when we stress eat, sometimes we want something to something soothing to eat. Little kids love a soother, suck their thumbs. It's because, nursing calms a baby down. It's a way that we signal safety in our body. So this technique just involves you tracing the outside of your lips. Doing this. Ideally with these, you're going to combine it with stack it with another technique. So another, or a really simple way and a really lovely one to do is count your breaths, and you're going to make your exhales longer than your inhales. Try to do a deep breath in and a long, slow breath out. And if you count 7 breaths like that, there are studies that show 7 breaths in the course of a minute. So you're not breathing super fast. You're doing a nice, slow, steady breath, longer exhales. 7 breaths in a minute has the ability to calm our nervous system down as well, decreases anxiety, and just helps us, again, come home to ourselves. So doing a little combination of just tracing the outside of your lips and breathing. What you might feel as you do this, just a softening. Your shoulders come down a little from your arm or from your ears. Maybe there's a softening in your belly. I do this all the time in the car when I'm driving. People are like, is she putting on a lot of lip gloss? What's going on? No one's really paying attention to me at all, by the way. But if I had someone else in the car, I'm like, just going to put on a lot of lip gloss right now. But you're just going to trace this. And just notice how you feel. Often loving touch is something that we don't do for ourselves. And when we touch ourselves gently with care in this way, that's also soothing. So after you've done about 7 or 8 breaths, just notice how you feel. You can always test before and after to see if your body has unwound a little bit. The armoring that we have, that protection where we tightened, that can soften. So you can test it by just taking your arm and just testing how far it will go down at the beginning. And then you do it again at the end, and does it come down actually further? That's one way to test. You can also use your neck. A lot of people have tight necks in here, and just noticing how far you can turn. And then I would use this a lot in the clinic, one of the nervous system techniques, and it will help people just get more ease in their neck, and their range of motion increases just in 5 to 7 breaths. So very simple technique. I hope that's helpful. If you like more information like this or more tips or tools, please subscribe. For those of you that don't know me, my background is Eastern medicine, traditional Chinese medicine, holistic tools, living for midlife women in particular. I've been working with women in the clinic for 25 years. I am a midlife woman. So these are techniques that I have studied, that I've applied to myself, that I use in the clinic. They're time tested, they're science driven as well, and they make a difference. So little things you can do every day to help remind yourself that you are enough, that you are safe, and ideally feel better bit by bit by bit. So thank you for being here. If you like this video, hit like, send it to someone else you think it would be beneficial for, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.